Inside Verstoft, NYSE Einstein from the floor of New York Stock Exchange. I don't know what it is. It's probably July 5th, right after I feel like a long weekend, but it wasn't. We had the weekend. We had Monday, half-a-day trading. Markets up and markets down. It's kind of, we're in new rule mode. This market's at 21,500. What's the most significant thing happened today, right? We ended up selling off hard this morning on oil, breaking fast, breaking hard. I didn't see that really coming. We were hanging out at the 45, 46 level. If you think about it and you analyze it, net, we bounced back from 42.5 up to there. 44 is break even. People who are producing oil are probably buying it there to support it. Probably the Saudis are too. Okay? So we got up to 45, 46 on a fairly good rebound and rally back in the oil space, irrespective of all the Saudi news and production news and lack of supply, even though it's summer. Should be a little more supply. Gas trading at all record lows at this point. So where are we at with this? It was sort of not, shouldn't be a surprise that oil sold off. There's no particular reason with the massive supply coming out of the United States, the Saudis not restricting production, the Iraqis and the Libyans just producing as they wish because there are really no controls or restrictions there. So at the end of the day, oil really shouldn't be trading more than 44, 45 break-even point at this point, and that's what we saw. As we know, the market sometimes reacts to oil, sometimes doesn't. While this morning it did react to oil, within one day we saw that on the downside it broke down $1.55, down almost $2, and it took the market down this morning. Also sold off some of the tech. There were some bargains out in that tech sector, and then the market turned back around. As we've seen every time we have a sell-off, market engages one bit of the economy and then engages, it sells off. People get emotional, they hop on board that train. And then it reaches some sort of a technical level. It reaches some sort of a point where people go, you know what? There's no follow through. You know, things around the world are crazy. Did the market react to a nuclear launch by North Korea? Absolutely not. Is it reacting to what's going on in Washington? Absolutely not. Is it reacting to any of the other headlines? I don't really think so. Sell sides are short-lived. Rallies short-lived. Rallies seem to be strong. People are sitting around with shopping lists, right? Just because something reacts short-term to a headline and comes in doesn't mean there's anything wrong with that company. So people look at that. Stocks are following suit on the sell side. People said, you know what? This has no effect on really this company's earnings or this company's outlook, so I'm going to buy the stock back. It seems that there must be some underlying data, economic data, that's keeping this market strong. Manufacturing numbers came out, they were strong. Unemployment's at a low, that's solid. Corporate earnings were really good. Interest rates net at the end of the day are, in fact, very low. They were ridiculously low at zero. They're actually very low at a point, right? We used to have mortgage rates at 16% back in the day. So at one point, at 1%, on interest rates, it's still cheap to borrow money. And that's what's fueling this market. Banks are borrowing, investment banks are borrowing. Money is cheap. It's being borrowed, put into the market, fulfilling the prophecy that this market is still a good investment. And the market keeps going higher. It fulfills that destiny. So net at the end of the day, we had a short-term sell-off this morning, due to an oil break, and then we had a rally back. If you look at the graph behind me, the market goes from down low to up high. And that, to me, is just a positive market outlook. The S&P was up 33 units here. The Russell off a little bit, some small cap selling. Some bargain hunting in the tech sector, NASDAQ. Spiders were reasonable, up 3.5 points. European markets were up. FTSE and DAX. In fact, Nikkei, was too. Okay, gold up, oil down. That was the biggest sell of the day. So, market seems strong, market holds up. You know what? Look, if tomorrow it sells off 250 points because of some headline, don't beat me up over it. But at the end of the day, there's money coming into this market. It's the beginning of July, beginning of the second half, and outlook seems fine. Are they going to raise interest rates? 50-50, they say it's a 50-50 shot. I kind of think it's going to be economic data driven, and that seems to be strong. Einstein loves you. Market loves you. Stay in this market. Stay with Einstein, NYSE, and I'll see you soon.